All right, Shalom. For the foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakah Kodash Bakatham. Double honor to your apostles and elders, great millstone, and to all the items across the globe. Teaching the word truth and sincerity, I want to say Shalom. It's our dying hour from the Great Millstone Camp in Chicago. With a quick hit, I was just going through my social media a little bit. I came across this, and I remember this guy when the crisis first came in Flint, with the water being, you're able to ignite the water. It was coming out looking all yellow. Well, Jake had created a water system that basically takes the moisture out the air and makes it into liquid water that he's able to distribute to cities and areas where water is contaminated or not safe to use. And I'm just gonna let this play. I only got one scripture, but here we go.
That was vandalized.
Once they broke into the machine and they destroyed the generator, very technical, they knew what they were doing. It wasn't just, random vandalism, not at all. They destroyed the battery, they put metal in the fuel system. I saw that when I was cleaning the fuel filter.
West is a military veteran who travels across the country to areas in crisis, bringing a machine he designed, like this one, that literally makes fresh water out of thin air. He put the green machine out for people along Saginaw Street on Thursday and was hoping to make a big impact. He says before the vandalism, they were giving hundreds of people free water every day.
You gotta look at, I'm making anywhere from 1,200 to 2,000 gallons of water a day. And giving away for free. That's a lot of money out of somebody's pocket someplace.
Less than.
All right, and you heard him say, man, somebody intentionally vandalized his water system, man. And we already, we can have ideas of who may be behind this, and it just goes that Esau Edom and his comrades, because it may have been Jake who done it, all right. But point being is that the powers to be, when they're losing money, when they're in competition with people who are trying to do things at a discount or do things for free, they tend to get silenced. They tend to get their things stolen. They tend to get put out of business, man. And this is no different, man. Just like Tesla, Nikola Tesla, we came out with free energy for everybody, or free electricity for everybody. They offed him. You see, the guy who had the patent for automobile to run on water, he died. The guy who had created, well, they have a system to where you can use recycled grease, vegetable oil, to run your car and get upwards to 100 miles a gallon. But yet they won't put the technology out there, all right, for people to save money, man. It just goes all to the greed, all right, of Esau Edom and society as a whole. With Masalman 501. Now we go into this, because it's talking about the prophets, but the last part could pertain to this man's work also. So Wisdom of Solomon 501. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors, man. All right. Now people take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of hours, a lot of money to create solutions to national problems, just to have them destroyed in a matter of minutes, man. All right? Especially if Jake is doing it. All right? Esau does not want you to live comfortably. They don't want you to save money. All right? They want you to be totally dependent, all right, on them. All right? I'm going to, Salakia. The Proverbs So Locke, I could get to the point. Probably 1 and 15, or the 1 and 19. Let's start up. It's probably 1 and 18. They lay wait for their own blood. They look purely for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof, man. All right, and you know, when the guy said $1,000 to 2,000 gallons of water every day, all right, that's money coming out of somebody's pocket. All right, whether it be a little bit of money or not, hey, Esau wants in, man. You know how there's an instance where there's a little girl, Israelite girl, she had set up a lemonade stand, and the county tried to tax her, man, and made her shut her lemonade stand down, man. You see, this is the type of society that we live in, man. All right, where everybody wants to in fact, oppress the poor. So let us oppress the. Let me see. Let us oppress the poor, right? That might be Wisdom of Solomon. Let me see. Right, Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 10. So let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble and found to be nothing worth, man. All right, and that's all it is, oppression, man. All right, all the inventions that Jake has created, Zalakia, has created for the benefit of all, to make life a little bit easier. All right, Esau stole those patents, man. You see, Elijah McCoy with the wrench. They call it a monkey wrench because they consider blacks as monkeys, man. You see? All right, the GPS system created by an Israelite woman, the super soaker, the filament for the light bulb, traffic lights. You see? But you never hear about none of them during Black History Month. In the creation of the inventions of Jake, man. All right? How they would come in, and you can read about this in American history, man, how Jake would create a lumber mill, all right? And Esau would come and burn it down. So burn down the newspaper companies, our banks, our schools. You see? This is all part of the oppression that they have bestowed upon the children of Israel, man. All because they found us to be a persona non grata, man. All right? Let's get this right here. I'm going to end it on that. Zechariah excuse me. Zechariah 11 and 5, it says, whose possessors slay them hold themselves not guilty. They that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. The own shepherds pity them not, man. All right, Esau justifies the things that he does for us because nobody seems to be looking out for us Israelites, man. But this is all part of the curses, man. You know, this is something that's been going on for centuries. It's not going to stop till we get into the kingdom. All right? Let me get this. I'm going to end it on that. I keep saying that, but the Shabbat 34. Shabbat 34 and 21, it says, the bread of the needy is their life. He that defraudeth him thereof is a man of blood. All right, so Esau, you know, they fire you without reason. All right, you can create something and plan to hit the market with it, and Esau come and shut you down for city violations, code violations, man. All right, when you can go to the to all the USDA processing plants and find millions of or hundreds of code violations, man. You see, when it comes to Jake and them trying to prosper, trying to get ahead a little bit, create a little breathing room. All right, Esau will fucking fire you. Hey, and don't get no promotion raise at the job, then come in the next week with an upgrade of a car. All right, they're gonna find some way to motherfucking fire you, man. That's why, hey, and this is a word of advice. All right, to Jake, when you're at work, hey, never tell them how good you're doing, man. All right, Esau hates to hear that you're doing just as good as him or better than him at the workplace, man. Don't be bragging about your new house. Don't be bragging about all your trips to Jamaica and all these other places. Don't be bragging about your new cars and all that thing, man. All right, Esau gonna find a way to take it away from you, man. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him, and he that defraudeth the labor of his hire is a bloodshedder, man. All right? And that goes into the part where Jake, the farmers are getting their crops sprayed with Monsanto seeds, you see? And now the government can lay claim to that because the genetics are come from them. You see? They can foreclose on your home, your farm, your farming equipment. You see? And what more does Jake have, man? When you take away his way of life, all right? And he defrauds the labor of his hire as a bloodshedder. Right? He's supposed to get paid every day at the end of the day, man. But yeah, you gotta wait every week, every 2 weeks. Then they're taking out taxes, they're taking out health insurance, child support, and all these things, man. That's why we need to get the hell up out of here, man. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.